rapid fire a couple of questions at you. Okay? I want to get you quick, short answers to this, and I'd be interested to see what your response are. Number one mistake to avoid in financing your business. And I'm going to start with Leslie on that end and work down this way.
I would say take money from friends and family, have no records, have no discussion about what are the rules of the game, what is the rules of this relationship.
Good.
Underestimate the time and effort required to get funding outside of friends and family, lined up with a bank, with convertible debt, with venture, with private equity, it doesn't matter, and run out of time.
Not being prepared, not having that projection, package, information, just winging it will never work.
Have a business plan, share it with your banker, and work on your numbers and be accurate with your numbers, especially your projections. As you grow, they're even more important.
Going back at you, top 3 things that an entrepreneur needs to consider to grow their business in the next 3 years.
Your team, critical, critical, critical. And you're part of your team. Team. T-E-A-M. And venture firms invest in teams. That is the number one thing they invest in. So the quality of the people that you have on your team. The management of, am I doing what you should do or shouldn't do?
You're doing it. Oh, that's 1. That's 2. Management.
That was not a question. All right, I'll do should do. Do not run out of cash. Do whatever it takes to not run out of cash. You know, don't have a lease. Make your lease smaller. Manage the costs around the people and the technology. Make the trade-offs you have to make. Do not run out of cash. And do what you have to do to achieve the cash. And then know that the company's enthusiasm, energy, and therefore ability to perform comes straight from you. So if you've got it, they've got it. If you don't have it, they don't have it. And it's very exhausting.
I forgot the if you're going to a bank, the bank is always going to ask you for 2 sources of repayment. You need to know what those are. The first source of repayment is usually your bank, your operations, your company operations. You will always be asked for a secondary source of repayment. You need to know what that is. Okay, that is collateral, that's a guarantee, but whatever it happens to be. First and second source of repayment. The other, I guess I would say my third thing is get to know what SBA programs are available now. It is a different world. It's not your grandfather's Chevrolet anymore. There are great programs. SBA does not have offices around town that you go drive to. You get an SBA loan through a bank. So you must go to a bank and ask them if they are an SBA lender, and I want to know what SBA programs are available because it is the best program right now for the lowest down, the longest terms, the most flexibility, but there are pitfalls, and you need a good banker to explain what those are. So those are my top 3.
Cash, 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 cash. Look at your financials every single day. Know your financials inside and out. Be able to explain every category and every number, whether you explain it to yourself, to your banker, to your tax accountant, to your lawyer, to whomever. Know your financials. Secondly, surround yourself with the best people you can. I did the same thing Janet did for the first couple of years. I deferred payment to myself in order that I could pay market to the best people to bring them on board and grow the company exponentially. Third thing is innovation with human creativity. My world is very data-driven. We work in the cloud. We've been in the cloud since 2004, before the cloud had a name. I just found out we are in the cloud. I've been in the cloud. I don't know where the rest of these people have been. But being in a technological space like that, you have to keep the human creativity. And I think that's something our world stands to lose, is the value of human creativity. And it's very forefront in my company and keeping the culture. So I would encourage all of us to not lose that.
I would say have answer people, have somebody that you can go to for answers and help so that you stay focused on what you are trying to do and accomplish in your business. Make sure that you're still doing what you're really good at and where your strength is. If your strength is not accounting, if your strength is not the legal questions, the HR questions, find someone who can help you with that, but make sure you remain focused on what your business is and where you want to go. Come in with a game plan so that when you look for capital, you have a very clear game plan that you can tell a lender or an investor. Have a pitch. Be ready to tell them why your business is going to be successful.